Hello, my fellow Animellos. Today we are going to be doing soap carving, as you probably saw on the title. Soap carving. Soap carving is an easy thing to do. You usually have soap bars laying around in your house. If not, they're quite easy to find. I think even in these times you can probably find one. And so that's basically it. We're going to be doing some soap carving. You won't necessarily need very many utensils. You don't even need like soap carving things. You can literally just use a toothpick if you want. I have a few things that I'm going to show you now. So let's get started. So here are my utensil tool soap carving things. So I have this weird pinching fork. I guess its purpose is kind of like a toothpick, but it has relatively sharp edges, so not super sharp, kind of sharp edges, and its other end can be used too. I think it would be kind of useful, maybe. So there's that. Then we have this. This you gotta be careful with. This is a box cutter, which can be useful at times. As you can see, I've already used it, but it is pretty dangerous. So if you're gonna use this, I recommend like special gloves that prevent this stuff, that prevent like cuts, minor cuts, because this is really sharp. So better be careful with that. And I do not think I'm going to be using it, but I might. And you gotta be careful with those. They can hurt a lot. Next I have just an ordinary fork. They can be useful for many things. Even this side can be useful. With these like pricks, you can use them. It's a little dirty, but that's normal. And at last, a screwdriver. This has, again, it's been used. This has been a very useful tool for me. It can just scrape off things, and you can also like jab things. So it is pretty useful. So here we have all our tools. Again, these are just things that you can find around the house. So they're just easier things to find. Of course, you can use professional tools and all that stuff, but these are just some things that you can easily find around your house. So I will be starting with my bar of soap. Here my bar of soap isn't really that big. See, it isn't necessarily small either, but here's my bar of soap. And here we're just going to be soap carving. I am going to be soap carving on a plate. So here is my plate. Here's what I'm going to be carving on top of to contain these little bits. These little bits come off of the soap when you like scratch and stuff. You create these bits. So it is preferable for your soap to be soft, but I mean, this isn't really soft. It's kind of on the hard side. It's kind of in the middle. It isn't super hard, but it's preferable for your soap to be soft, like ivory soaps. Ivory soaps are really relatively soft, really soft. But here's my soap, and I'm going to start carving. But one more thing, the reason we have the plate is to keep these things in. And if I were you, I would keep them. These shreds, these little bits, are super soft and super relaxing and just plain satisfying. And I think you guys will think this video is satisfying too. Isn't soap carving just so satisfying? Comment in the comment section down below. I think it is. So this is from hard ones. It's more dust-like, and from softer ones, it's a different type. But this one is super messy. Anyways, super satisfying, and let's get started with the soap carving. So I think I'm going to try to make a cat. I'm gonna need some help with the recording so I can use both my hands. And I will make this into time lapse, and I'm gonna do a voiceover. So from now on, you're gonna hear a voiceover. So here's my bar of soap, and I'm gonna make a kitty cat. So I already went ahead and did the form, and I'm showing you a technique on like cutting it out. I started off with the screwdriver, and I just started digging a hole, and then for the big chunks, I cut them off with the knife. Yes, I said I probably wasn't gonna be using it, but I am using it. It is a lot easier. So I'm cleaning up the kitty cat. I just need to finish off getting the basic form. And I'm just cleaning up the edges. And like the chunks that come off it is like OMG, so satisfying. These are slightly larger chunks, so yeah. Okay, I'm making the details now, the final details, adding the eyes and everything. Just adding the details. I am indenting them, so I'm making like slight indents. And yep, the ears I made in a different form, and there we have it. So here is the final product. It is a cute little kitty, and it is still a usable bar of soap. So that is how you make a kitty cat. Obviously you can make anything out of bars of soap. I made another one earlier. This is a starfish. I carved it down. It looks nice. This is made out of a softer piece of soap, so it was a little easier. So I made these two bars of soap. They're usable, they're nice, they're cute looking, and those are the bar of soaps. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will be making some more. So see you next time. Like and subscribe. Bye, my fellow NMLOs.